What up, everybody? Good morning. Here we go. Boom. Bobblehead is in the house, yo. Bobblehead is in the house. Who's with me today? Let's go. Sorry, I'm a little late. I didn't get much sleep again, man. My cough is crazy. Not going away, but I'm still coming, showing up. You know why? Cause it's gonna be alright. If you are happy and you know it, man, clap those hands today. What do we got on here this morning? What's up, Melissa? You know what time it is, man? Oceans created motions. Let's go. If you're in your house, man, just pump it up a little bit. You know, get those arms moving. Pump it up, get some energy in you. What's up, Melissa? What's up there? It's gonna be a good one today, man. Good morning, my party people. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. I want to talk to you guys about the number one killer of success, the number one killer of your dreams, the number one killer of you growing, the number one killer of us being better in our lives. And that number one killer is what? Distractions. Distractions, man. No one wakes up saying, today I will disrupt my life. Today's the day that I'm going to destroy myself, right? We just don't wake up thinking that. But every single day, little by little, every single day, little by little we disrupt our lives. We put things on the shelf. You know, we worry about tomorrow. We focus on tomorrow is my day, right? Every day, all day long, we decide to get off track. We lose ourselves. We actually literally choose every single day to put our life behind. What's going on, Susie? Great meeting with you guys, man. We got to do that group. We just decide to continuously, little by little, take away more time to do things that don't matter. That's called distracted. Being distracted, right? And all this distraction every single little day, it's like a mountain eroding every single day. Before you know it, that mountain is gone. And just like that, we wake up someday and we start saying, you know, what happened to my life? What happened to my dreams? What happened to my goals? How the hell did I get here? Do you get that? How did I get here? One day you just wake up and say, how did I get here? Where did all this time that I had in my life go? And you have no idea. And then I need you to just take a moment right now and close your eyes and think about the last 5 years and the dreams that you had and the things that you wanted to accomplish in these 5 years. Have you done any of them? Are they still on your shelf? See, this is my shelf right here. I have a shelf, right? It's a magic shelf where I just put things and hide them and leave them there, right? And I gotta tell you, in this day and age, it's never been so easy, right? To waste the best hours of your day. It's never been so easy. Most of us, we get up and we grab our phone and we look to see what's going on social media before we even pray, before we spend time with ourselves, before we remind ourselves or prepare ourselves for that day. The first thing we're going to do is pick up our phone, you know, and social media, turn on the TV and finish a show that you were watching last night, right? It's never been so easy to waste the best hours of your day, you know, with chasing these distractions. We chase them. We actually chase our distractions. Social media. And I'm not talking about building a business on social media. I'm talking about just going on social media just to be on there. You know, creating these amazing posts, you know, that, you know, overdoing it, you know, checking in on people, you know, gossiping, you know, TV. How many shows, how many hours do you spend a day watching TV? How many shows do you have? Right? Making sure that I go out again. Yeah, you know, I'm going to go out and have, go out with my friends and have some more drinks. Tomorrow I'll get started on my dreams. How are your last 5 years? How was your last decade? Since we're in a new decade. And it's funny because in January, I just started thinking, you know, this is my last decade to build and leave a legacy. This is the last one for me, man. And I'm taking this so serious. The next 10 years, I'm going to bust my butt to make sure that my family is set. You know, I'm going to put away these distractions. You know, listen, you can be distracted or you can get shit done. Excuse my language, man, but it's true. It's one or the other. It's not, you know, but you can't do both. You're not going to build an incredible business. You're not going to do your dreams. You're not going to build that home that you want to do. You're not going to do these things if you're distracted all the time. Right? Some of us can't even focus anymore. It's like, squirrel, we're lost. We're so, you know, distracted that, you know, we have so many things that distract us that we can't even sit there and have a conversation with somebody and hear what they're saying. Because you're over there. You're ready to do the next thing. You're running around. What's going on, Richard? How are you? Good morning. You know, you're so distracted. You're trying to do 100,000 things. We multitask. We don't even take the time to do things at the same time. We could be on the phone and doing something at the same time, and none of them are we're doing them well. We're so distracted. We're so boggled down. We are victims, literally. We're literally victims to distractions. We're addicted to it. You are, right now, think about the things in how your day is. Are you addicted to success or are you addicted to distractions? We get overstimulated. We have short attention spans. We can be talking to somebody and we just interrupt ourselves to look at something else. Because of all these distractions we're constantly doing, we don't even focus. The first thing, again, we do is get on our phone and start looking and who's reaching out and what's going on Facebook instead of what's going on inside of me. What do I need to do today? How do I focus myself? How do I get my day started in the way that I want? It's not a mistake that so many people right now are not succeeding. It's not a mistake that we're failing, that we're not getting things done, that we're not having good relationships because we're so distracted. You can't even be talking to your partner and listening completely. You're ready. You're like in the middle. You're waiting for them to finish talking so you could talk and say something, respond without even hearing what they're saying. We're never going to achieve our goals being distracted, guys. You're never going to achieve your true potential being distracted. You have to focus. If you want to be successful and achieve greatness, and I know that you do. I know that you have goals. I know that you've had dreams. You keep believing that you have extra time, that tomorrow is the day that you're going to do it, that next week, and here we are in a new decade. Aren't you like afraid? Aren't you worried that you don't have enough time? Tomorrow is not promised to anybody. If you want to be successful and achieve greatness, we have to learn to shut out. You have to learn to shut out all these distractions. You see, successful people are focused people. Successful people shut out everything. Successful people, they lock in, right? Lock in on the task. They lock in what's in front of them. You know, they lock in on the goals. You know, they lock in on their dreams. This is what successful people do. Are you being successful? Are you doing the things that you need to do? Listen to me. If it's something that's important to you, you will shut out your distractions. You have to shut out these distractions. You know, shut the door, right? If you're at home and you have a family, shut the freaking door. Tell your family, I need this time to myself. This is my time. You know, turn your freaking phone off, right? When you wake up in the morning, meditate, set your goals, set your intentions for the day. Turn off your social media. Turn off your notifications. If you're doing something that's important to you, turn off your notifications, right? It's time to lock in. It's time to lock in and let go of these distractions that are shutting your life apart. This shelf is full of things. At some point, you're going to open the door, you know, you're going to just everything's going to fall down. If you're putting it in a closet, all your dreams and goals, it's just going to fall out. It's time to focus and get shit done. Listen, this is my last decade, man. I'm in my last, which I love it. I feel like I have to, this is it. I've done a lot of things, great things in my life, but I've also been very distracted for the last 5, 6 years, maybe 7, 8 years. I don't know. Maybe losing Lynette, you know, made me want to, you know, just focus on other things, man. And so it's been crazy. You know, listen, we spend about an hour and a half or an hour and 40 minutes every single day on social media. And I'm not talking about building, just scrolling. An hour and 40 minutes, right? A day. That's 12 hours a week. That's over 50 hours a month. That's 616 hours per year. And this adds up to 128 days. 128 days over a period of 5 years. That's just social media being distracted in that. 128 days. So the next decade, you're going to almost be, you know, like pretty close to a year that you're giving up on social media. You want to give up a year of your life, right? And let's talk about 2 hours of TV, you know, or going out, you know, every single weekend. You're talking about giving 3 or 4 years of your life up in the next decade to have these distractions. Is that what you want to live? Is that how you want to do? Is that how you know, you want to spend your decade? Is that what you want to give more to than your family? Than your dreams? You know, wake up. It's time to stop it. Time waits for no one. Time is not going to wait for you. You don't have decades. You know, some of you do, but we don't even know if we do, right? Time waits for no one. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Imagine though, imagine if you took this hour and 40 minutes every single day to actually invest it in something that you have dreamt of doing, right? And then you take the other 2 hours of watching TV and you invest it this next 10 years in things that you want to do. Imagine where you're going to be. You remember when we were kids and we dreamt of doing all these things? What happened to us, right? We got distracted. We focus on the wrong things. It's time for you to focus on the things that you want. You want because your kids are watching you. People are watching you. Your spouse is watching you. You have to be the example. You have to teach people what you know, talking about it doesn't work. You have to show up every single day. It's time to lock in. Successful people are focused people. It's time to focus. It's time to shut everything down. It's time to lock your door. It's time to turn off your TV. It's time to turn off your social media. It's time to show up. Look, any attention or meaningless distraction, you know, it's like some people are like little puppies, right? They're like any little attention or meaningless distraction, you know, you drop everything and you just grab a bone. You grab that little bone as a little puppy, right? You know, anything. Anytime a little bone comes around a social media, you know, likes, people liking your stuff or comments on your stuff, you just stop what you're doing to respond to these things, right? You know, or somebody, you know, texting you, You know, all these little meaningless distractions, and you just drop everything that you do and you put the bone in your mouth. It's time to stop being a puppy. It's time to be a wolf. It's time to be a wolf and just eat everything in your way and be focused and locked in. I love you guys, man. It's time to stay focused. Stay in your lane. Set your intentions when you wake up. Put your phone far away, you know, when you wake up. Don't wake up and just grab your phone. Spend your time with yourself first. Focus, meditate. You know, if you're a Christian, pray. Set your intentions. Today's the day. You got this, man. I love you. I hope that you got some value out of this. Let me get some hashtags. Lock in. Hashtag successful people, unfocused people. Just hashtag I'm focused. I love you, man. Have a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. You rock. Today's the day, man, that you lock in. Again, an hour and 40 minutes. 12 hours a week. It's ridiculous. 50 hours per month. That's over 50 hours per month, right? It's 616 hours per year, which is 128 days every 5 years. In a decade, it's close to a year. Just social media. Forget about watching TV, going out, and other distractions. You don't have to be a voyeur anyway. It's your life. Let's do it. I believe in you. You have greatness in you. It's time to lock in. I love you, man. Be the best version of you. Let go of distractions. Maybe schedule, an hour or whatever it is. 2 hours. Schedule it, but do the things that you need to do. Schedule more time to be productive. Lock in. Focus. Peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful day.